Hey, how are you? And I'm Grandma J. Don't mind the music in the car in the background, but buckle up. I'm just gonna pour me a drink of something nice, delicious, and maybe caffeine ridden. Basically, I'm going to talk about my day and how or who or what I am as a person. Yeah, I know filling it up to the top was a dumbass mistake. We also have chicken here as well. In other words, what I'm trying to say is buckle up. This is going to be a roller coaster of a video. That's pretty good. Where do I start? I'm so unbelievably mad, believe it or not. Here's something that you should know. I know it's a bit of a contradiction, hyperbole, or whatever the hell you want to call it. When I'm calm, I'm quiet. But when I'm really pissed off, I'm quiet. And I'm very pissed off, but I'm also very calm and cool and collected as I can be. Um, this is going to be a bit of a caveat. I know I've been trying to keep things on the low and stuff like that, but I feel like y'all do need context to a degree about what the hell is going on. And I'm sorry, dear, if I did ruin this, but here we go. As we all know, today is Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day sucked for me. A lot. I mean, I still try to make the most out of it and do what I can, but you can only do so much and still be able to keep going, you know? Let's just take a deep breath real quick because this is going to be a lot to take in. Y'all want to know something cool though? I didn't know that my light right here had like a model change or a mode change. So I can press this and change the light. But let's keep it warm and bright right now. This is probably the coziest that I can make it. Something warm, friendly, and relaxing. It makes me feel that way, and hey, the ambience. Everything in between. Especially if you guys have ADHD or some other stuff and you need to be able to focus on something. Maybe I might do some hand gestures and a lot more, but enough stalling about what's been happening. So I had been very persistent with trying to get back with my ex-fiance. Mentally, I mean, I'm not going to reveal too many personal stuff, but she was kind of upset at me because, no, that's an understatement. She was upset at me at first because she was just like, it's been 5 months and you still can't let this go. And I'm like, yeah, I can. I fucking love and I loved you. You basically took off with a piece of me. Now, sure, the friends that we did share, they pretty much went back to her and, you know, they took up her side and a lot more. Some of them did take up my side, but I'm not gonna lie, I was an emotionally starved, not starved, but just idiot savant. And I paid the price for that. I said some things, did some things that, you know, whenever you're very emotional and it's just like, you say and do things you really don't mean, but in that moment you are trying to cause destruction in some type of way, or you're not aware of said destruction. It's just like a go, go, go type of thing. That's basically me. Let's take a sip real quick. Well, me and my ex-fiance, we made amends, and we still have very strong feelings towards each other. It's just we have a lot going on right now. She's trying to deal with currently a power outage and some other family things and her own well-being. Um, Her mom absolutely hates me, which, I'm not gonna lie, I fucked that up. And I also didn't listen to the mom and her about some things because I was stubborn and a big idiot. But I've learned my lesson. Mostly. Well, the mom found out today that me and her had been talking. And she went through all of her messages and everything, and I'm like, I'm not going to insult, no nothing, but it's just like, your daughter is a fully grown adult, and I'm aware she lives underneath your roof and everything, but this, at least to me, is a little bit too much or weird. For example, we would used to call each other each night, talking to each other, just seeing each other face to face, FaceTiming and stuff. And I get to say hi to her siblings or everyone else, and her mom felt very uncomfortable with that, just like, y'all do that every day? And it's just like, to us, it didn't seem like there was anything wrong with it. We were cool with it. Or we would only talk in like one room or one instance of the house and leave it off at that. Everyone else was excited to see me, well, except for the parents, but to each their own. Basically, this is the part that makes me extremely angry. The mom found out that me and my partner had been talking. And you can kind of guess how that went. I got a message, well, two messages from the mom saying, I read all the messages, and your mom would not be proud or okay with this. I'm not gonna lie. No. I'll be completely honest. No, my mom would not be very proud or whatever about this. She wouldn't be. And to be fair and honest, I would have told my mom this. I'm sorry. I really am. But I love this person more than anything else in this world. Well, but I love you just as much. But this is someone that I genuinely want to grow forever with, and just, I want to spend my life with them. And I really want to see all this through. It's just, everyone likes to look at all the negative things, and it's irritating. This is why I always say to take that positive with the negative and that negative with the positive. Not so much to where it overshadows, but just all the things that I had previously done before that would have upset or made people think badly or so. I've genuinely learned from those mistakes, and I'm trying not to do them again. And if someone tells me no to something, I don't do it. I don't try to go around it. I don't try to find no loopholes, no crazy stuff. It's just, okay, I respect that, and hopefully you'll be able to respect stuff on my end as well, because that's normally how it goes. But it's okay if people don't see that. I'm upset and devastated because, well, chances are we probably won't be able to talk to each other for a good bit. And I am very, very, very upset about it. It may not look like it, but it's just, I'm trying to take everything within me right now not to scream, shout, and go crazy with it. I do miss her. I really do. Sure, she was my ex, but we learned and we're trying to grow into better people. A better version of ourselves to just. Things happen. Sure, you can take the smart route and go like, you know what, you've done X, Y, and Z. Maybe it's something unforgivable. Maybe it's a barrage of things that's just will make you say no no matter what. But I'm glad we took that chance on each other to just go at things differently again. Because it's just that this person, I've never felt this about anyone. And just for me to genuinely see just a life with someone is crazy and abundant to me, because I've been with a lot of people and I've only had one other person that I thought was the one, but I kind of got no, I actually did get over them. It was my first fiance, and she ghosted me. But we don't talk about that one. But this person is just different. I'm only 22 and I'm still trying to just put my clamps into the world, see and do whatever I can. It's like it's just I'm at work, right? They actually let me go from work early because they had like a labor shortage, because there wasn't a lot of business coming in, so they were like, "Hey, sorry, we're gonna send you home." And I was like, "Oh, dang, that sucks," because I was doing dishes tonight, so I took the long route home. Because when I went to the freezer to basically go put some chicken back and stuff like that, I checked my phone just to because I was kind of anticipating a message from her, but nothing like that. And then the mom as well. I get it as parents, and one day I will learn about that too. It's just there's so much more that I can't say. I don't want anyone to think of the mother negatively. It's just I do want you to understand from her point of view of just doing what is best for your child, but even when doing the best, you can still do some harm. I learned that with my dad, and I still love him, and his methods are very questionable. It's just because of the actions and a lot of things I have done, I now have to walk a path on my own. Well, not completely alone, but just devoid of him and people that I hold very sacred to me, and it's just, it hurts. It really does. It really does. The thing that I don't get is why is it when people tell me the truth and a lot of other things that they say it in such a way to where it's like, even though the truth is hurtful in a lot of just the truth is the truth, it doesn't care no matter what. I guess it can be the delivery, but at least with me, I can be able to take that very well. But whenever I do the same thing to ads, am I right? But why is it when I do the same thing, when I, as a friend, right, I won't check you in public unless it's around like other friends and we're like in the secluded area. I will try to at least put it in private unless it's something urgent, which is subjective. It's just, why is it when you tell people that they are messing up, they are screwing up, they are doing this and the other third, and you can't sugarcoat it, they can't handle it, but they want you to be able to handle it. Because for someone to tell me that my mom wouldn't be proud or okay with this, it's just, I hate that she's right. I could say something back. I really could. But why would I? These people are already going through enough, and you know what? Maybe I am hurting them in some way, but it's just my intention is not to do that. I mean, I'm trying to love, I'm trying to heal, I'm trying to just. It seems like everything today is just going wrong or wonky in some way. Sorry for that delay, but just. Why is it whenever I return the same energy back to people, if not a little bit more, things get convoluted? They tell you to be okay with what they said, what they do, but then once you do the same thing to them, it's your fault. You're the bad guy. And I'm not gonna lie, I am not a victim. I am a perpetrator, a hypocrite of the same thing. I am. At least I can admit it. That's the only dignity that I have. But who cares about dignity? Because you're talking to people who sometimes refuse to see your way with things. I try to see everybody's way with things because it's like, hey, if someone won't understand you, at the bare minimum, I will try to do that for you. I know what it's like. And it's pretty crazy. It'll even drive you crazy. Pretty much sometimes we're the culmination of all the things that were done to us, we do to others. And when I genuinely say this, this is why I'm able to at least connect or try to talk with people, and maybe you can take away something from this too. Treat people how you want to be treated. Genuinely. I know it's basic and elementary, but we forget that. People figure they can do something any type of way, being strong, rough, and brash, and more on your stances and stuff like that. Unless it's accepting, it really isn't accepted, you know? People will tend to look at you different types of ways. And normally, I mean, this is weird coming from me because it's like I'm the guy that doesn't care what people think, yet I'm very connected to it to a degree. I can use it to my advantage or to people's disadvantage. I mean, there's so many ways you can go about it, it's just crazy. But people are people, just like you. They're capable of everything you're capable of, and you're just as capable as everything that they are. Basically, short summary is my partner, I've been worried about her because, like I said, her power is out, and she's staying in like the car with her parents, and what is it? They're trying to get heat and some other stuff within their house because the power's out, and when the power's out, we. And I go into work thinking, okay, I hope she's okay. Let me just try to go to work and hopefully take my mind off of things, at least earn an extra bit of, trading my time for some money. I'm gonna go into this mini rant and I'm gonna go back into what I was talking about. I hate that. I hate trading my time for money. I mean, in some way, shape, or form, you're going to do it, but just like, I'd rather be paid based off of my service and stuff like that, instead of just being there for like multiple hours and then that's it. Because even if I got paid like crappy for like a very brilliant job, I'll be crazy enough to look at it and be like, wow, I got to do a lot better on my service and stuff like that, and hopefully there will be something more that comes from it. I know I said I'm lazy and some other stuff, but the truth is that I'm far from lazy. You can ask multiple people what happens if there is a prize or something that I want to obtain, and I still remain undefeated in that regard, so yay. I don't know, man, it's weird how like each and every day I grow to look more and more like my dad, and I don't think it's bad. I've definitely inherited my mom's looks and stuff, but I'm at the weird point in my life. Everyone keeps telling me, and I'm starting to believe it to a degree, that, hey, you're 22. You should have something going on. You should be doing something, but let me ask you this. When you're capable of doing any and everything, what the fuck do you do? I have to find that foundation. I have to find that one thing that will help me branch off and turn it into multiple other things. Because what I want to do is, I just want to sustain myself in such a way that I don't have to worry or be too stressed out about it. And I'm very simple. I'm even a minimalist. But whatever leftover I have, I actually want to be able to give that back to people. Because I know what it's like. Fuck, if I was able to, what I planned on doing is like during live streams and stuff like that, but hey, guess what's up? Wingo Waggo Wats. I know it's not much, but we're gonna be having like a $20 giveaway, because guess what? I fucking love y'all. Just do X, Y, and Z, or whoever can make me laugh the hardest. I mean, $20. And then it'll just be like at the end of the stream, I'll just open up like another live stream and be like, hey, I'm a little bit tired, and I promise whoever would get that $20, we're gonna put y'all into like a draw, a duffel, or maybe I'll be fucking based and just say, nah, this person made me laugh. Contact me through here and you can get your $20 or something like that, you know? Shit, I'm actually willing to do that. Just take like $20 out of my paycheck and just giving that to someone lucky for the week, you know? You know, in fact, we'll do that next Tuesday. But in the other hand, especially with my partner, it's just, I'm scared. I don't know if I would ever hear from her again, or just what's going on with that. And then this fucking music is playing and just making me feel all fucked up. This is honestly my favorite song. I think it's Snowfall. I'm just really trying to make sense of things, and just, it's been a crappy day today. But we're still here. We're still trying and doing the best that we can with what we have. And I know you are too, whether you are young, old, it doesn't matter. You can still turn yourself into whatever you want to be. Genuinely. I just wish that I was told that a lot earlier. No, the thing is, I've always been told that, but just I didn't believe in it until now. I'm very delusional with my dreams, my things that I want to be. But in all honesty, I'm simple. All I want is just a nice family, just a decent house, and just something to sustain myself and people who are a nice community that's just everyone can feel welcome and accepted there. You can actually be yourself. And you can just come and have a good time and just say, hey, today was a really great day. Let's do that again. I don't know, it's just so many things that are out of my control, and I want to be in control of it, but just. I've always been the type of guy to where it's like, if I don't know something or whatever, I will go on my way to like learn about it and try to do the best that I can from it. But this right here is just. What do you do? I figured the smart thing to do, the best thing to do really is just wait. It's like every 10 minutes this headset likes to just turn off. It's annoying. Shit, I forgot what I was saying because I got so angry for a second. But it's just, I figured the best thing to do is just wait. These videos are my only solidarity and things that keep me sane because it's like a journal to a degree. I find doing these type of journals are more interesting and better for me. I get to share it with people and they can help me out and I can help them out because it's just someone might be going through the same thing I am, you know? Or just there's all different types of things and I don't really know it, but it's nice. And it's also nice for me to look back on and just go, hey, I was this at this point and maybe I'm better, maybe I'm worse, but just there's something to look back on. If what is it? I might live stream tonight, might do some Call of Duty. I'll definitely try to put out some horror tales, something maybe love related, you know? And we'll just call it a day. We'll call it a night, whatever, at that point. But thank you for being here. Before I do really go, if you want to help me brainstorm, talk about some things, or whatever, leave it in the comments. And please leave a like. Until then, enjoy yourself.